Hello everybody and welcome to another video. In today's video I'm doing a birthday theme. So if some of you don't know, my birthday was August 23rd, which was a Tuesday, and I'm filming this Friday the 26th. So Tuesday I had dinner with my mom and my dad, and I kind of took a spontaneous trip with my mom, who had like team building thing. This has been raining all week. So this hotel had like an indoor pool, and I packed up with my mom and we drove down an hour away and stayed at a hotel for like a day and a half. So I do have a vlog from that I'll go ahead and insert. Hello everybody, it is Thursday. It's Thursday. It's like 2 days after my birthday. If I haven't already explained, like legit the night of my birthday, at last minute decided to take a trip with my mom. She had a team meeting, whatever it is where you go with your team at work to like get along or get to know each other, and you like play games and discuss stuff and all that. It's called something and I cannot think right now. So she had that, and I was like, oh well, I'll tag along because there's a pool, because I was looking at it when she wanted to know the address for it, and it had an indoor pool. And if you live in a hot climate right now, or not a place that's really hot, it's been raining, which is a good thing. But you know, you can't use the pool when it's raining outside. So I'm from Houston, and we're currently in Beaumont, Texas. It's a, I don't know, like 45-minute drive from the Louisiana border, if you can get like a visual from that. And it's about an hour away from Houston. So we came over here. Yesterday I had plans, but my mom, it's like a work hours, so I'm by myself, which is fine. But I thought maybe we'd get lunch and dinner, but she couldn't get lunch with me, which was fine. So I was gonna go get something to eat. And where I was at, I was gonna go to the mall. They have a used bookstore, but it's like a big used bookstore. And there's some little free libraries over here as well that I was gonna go check out. But that did not happen because when I GPS'd on the way to the mall, it said flood flash warning. And knowing me, I always get stuck in the worst situations. So I was just like, let me not chance that and just head back to the hotel. And it ended up not raining at all. So, like I said, it's just my luck. So today seems sunny, and it's still, I think it's like almost 11 o'clock in the morning. Checkout's at 12 today. Today's the last day. Mom doesn't get off till like maybe 4. So it's just me. I have to pack up all her stuff. I'm gonna have to go get the cart to go pack up everything and return the keys. So yesterday, instead of going to the used bookstore when mom was finished with work, we went to go eat for dinner, and we went to two of the Goodwills. And guys, I am so sorry. I don't know what's with me. I need to just, as soon as we get into a thrift store, no matter if I do find anything or if I don't find anything, I just need to record. But I'm so bad at like just pulling out my phone in a store. Because when I went to the two bookstores, I do have to say the last one, they were like an hour before it was closing to warn everybody that it was going to close in an hour. And every 10 minutes, the guy kept saying something. So we're kind of rushed out the store. But I did get a chance to look at all the books. But I got some books. Which is why it sucks that I didn't record anything, because I found some really good books. I'm just going to show you 2 books that I brought with me on this trip to read. Which I did not read. I did not pick up one single book. I've just been on my phone this past 2 days. I brought with me Deal with the Elf King and the Deal. Never got to read, but because I picked these two out, I want to read by the end of this month because I have not read anything this month and it's been crazy. I've been so bad. So I definitely want to read those two by the end of the month. But for the book haul, so the first book I got is Normal People by Sally Rooney. It's not in the best condition. It's like someone took this to the pool and just got it wet, if you can see. But I don't know. I don't have an issue with it. I paid, it was like $2.99, I think. I'll have to say, I know a lot of you guys commented on my Little Free Library book, on my Little Free Library vlogs, where I would include a book haul that I got from Goodwill or whatever thrift store. And a lot of you had said that your Goodwill was pricier, which is so surprising because out here the books were very pricey in Goodwill. But I live in the city of Houston. Like, I go to the thrift stores in the city, and some of them a little bit out of the city, but it's still city limit. So it's crazy that they're cheaper than these, because Mom wanted to buy clothes, but she wasn't, because she was like, this is $9.99. This is crazy. So she didn't get anything like clothes wise, but I picked up books. She was nice enough to buy me these books. I guess from birthday thrifting. So yeah, got this one, not best shape, but I'm fine with it. It don't matter. I was gonna say Lovely Bones, not Lovely Bones. What is it? Heart Bones that I got from it's not a Little Free Library, but what I got from Cancun's library. Wasn't in best condition. I still love the heck out of that book. I'm sorry if I'm quiet. We're in a hotel and I don't want to be loud. And as you can just see, I got Sailor Moon manga. I know this is number 6 and it's a little bit roughed up. There's like, I could probably get this off with Gooby Gone. It's like a little sticky on here. And what I can't get off is like I'm guessing it's like a coffee stain. So yeah, I have 3 of the Sailor Moon mangas, but they're in Japanese, which I'm totally fine with. But I've been wanting to pick up some physical Sailor Moon manga for like ever, legitimately, and they've always been expensive. So I think this was also $2.99, and it's super cute. So I got that, and I think I got 3 books from that store. Yeah. And then there was this Alice in Wonderland book, and look how pretty that book is. It's like engraved into here. I don't know what kind of material this is. I don't think it's leather. I have no idea. I don't like the inside of this. I don't know. I wish it was something else, but I love the outside and the spine. Looks so pretty. This is the back. It says, yeah, it just says classic edition. And it has some illustrations in it. So, yeah. I've always seen Alice in Wonderland books. I even saw some at a thrift store that had like Alice in Wonderland and Peter Pan and one other one that I can't remember. But it wasn't in like a bound kind of book. It was, oh, it also has sprayed edges. But it wasn't in a bound, but it was like a special edition where it was like an image of them. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, there was that. I didn't pick it up because I was like, no, I'll never read these. But I've been wanting to read Alice in Wonderland. And this is so pretty. And look at the drink me bottle. Anyway, so I got that. And then the last Goodwill that we went to, I got Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I don't remember where I saw, but someone said that this book talks about the Wayward, is it called Wayward Son, the first book? Carry On. I don't remember. But those books, I have 2 of them. It was about the characters. So I wanted to read this first before I got into the series. I guess this is like a special edition because it's sprayed edges. And there's an illustration in the front of the couple. I don't know why this person drew, it's like they wrote something and then scribbled it off. I don't know why they would do that, but anyways, yeah, they did that. So it has those characters, and then it has the couple. So yeah, I wanted to read that, and those are the books that I got. So I'm going to pack up everything, put them all in the car, check out before I put everything in the car. I want to make sure my mom didn't take the car key with her, because I don't know how I'm gonna get to her if she did. But yeah, so I want to go to the used thrift store. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything or not. We'll see. Mom left me some money, so maybe I might get something. I don't know. And then I want to go to the Little Free Libraries. I don't have a book to trade in at the Little Free Libraries, but I just want to go look. I want to go to a Little Free Library because I have not been in like forever, and I want to go so bad. Since me not having a vehicle, I haven't been able to go to I haven't been able to go to a Little Free Library, and I've been wanting to go to a Little Free Library. So, yes, that's everything. I will see you later. So I never ended up going to the Little Free Libraries. I think after I was finished up at the mall, my mom texted me that they were finishing up early. So of course we wanted to leave before traffic started and head home to eat with my dad, who was still home dog sitting for us. I didn't get anything at the bookstore. It was a cool bookstore, especially it looking like that and it being secondhand books. And I think it was also video games and manga and graphic novels. But I didn't pick anything up because unfortunately a lot of stuff that they had was like regular price. And I just couldn't, I know I was given money to go like buy some stuff for myself, but I don't like paying regular price. I just don't like having to have paid regular price, especially on a used book, which is crazy to me. Also, they didn't have a lot of they didn't have a big selection of romance. For whatever reason, the romance section, a lot of the romance books was in the fiction section, and some of the mystery books that I was looking for were not in mystery. So I don't know, it was cool. There was a lot more really great manga and graphic novels, but like I said, there just wasn't a lot discounted, and some of the discounts were like $4 off, and I was just like, I don't know about that. I did see, I don't know if I showed it or not, Dance with the Thieves or Dancing Thieves or something, I can't remember the title, which I've been eyeing, and the duology was there, but it was still so expensive, so I just skipped out. Also, another book that I was really interested in picking up was, I saw Once Upon a Broken Heart that I wanted to pick up, but again, like I said, it was regular price. So yeah, I didn't. I know I showed you guys the haul that I got from the Goodwill that I unfortunately did not film, which I'm still upset at myself. I think I went back and I filmed, but I didn't end up showing you guys which books I got. There were a lot on the shelves, like really cool books, but the ones that I already had and or already read. And some of them were like romances, but I never heard of them. And I'm on a book ban unless it's books that I have on my list, on my wish list, or things that I've been on the lookout for. So yeah, so I'll show you what I ended up getting. I only ended up getting White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson, which I saw this the first time I went to the first Goodwill. But I just wasn't sure until I watched a reading vlog by somebody who was talking about it, and I was just like, I'll go ahead and go pick it up. Also, this was at the second, I think it was called Second and Charles, was the thrift store. This was there. I got this at Goodwill for $5.99, and I believe it was regular price. So it's $18.99 regular price at the secondhand store, which I still don't get, but that's just me. The second book is what I purchased off Pango Books. They recently had a deal where if you posted 5 books on your store, you would get a $5 Pango Books credit. So I did, and sometimes I go on there if I have a $5 Pango Bucks, I will know how much the shipping is already, and so I'll look for something that evens it out to be $5 so that I don't have to pay for anything, so it's pretty much free. Except, which I know you guys heard me complain, and I'm trying not to complain that much on this birthday video, but they recently increased their shipping, but for whatever reason, when you purchase it, the shipping doesn't cost what it advertises. It'll be, instead of $4, which is what it advertises, it'll be $3. So I'm confused on that. I don't know what's up with that. So when I purchased this book, it was $1.99. And when I was about to purchase it, I think it was 35 cents or 40 cents, and I was going to pay, but for whatever like actually dumb reason, it would not allow me to pay anything less than 50 cents or $0. It had to be either of those for me to be able to purchase this book or any book. And then I said, sorry for the inconvenience, and I'm just like, yeah, that is pretty inconvenient. Like, it's just so confusing because it doesn't make any sense, right? I'm not the only one who thinks that. It just made no sense that I couldn't pay 30 cents for a book. I don't know, I'm trying not to go into it. But anyways, I bought this book. I had to message the buyer to up the price, which I'm sure she didn't mind the extra 5 cents. So I ended up paying so the selling price was $2.05 for me to be able to pay 50 cents. Does that make any sense? No. So yeah, I picked up this book. This has been on my radar for a while. I think it's still on my Amazon wish list, and I need to take that off. But it is My Dearest Darkest by Kayla Cunningham. I think this is a sapphic paranormal mystery. So yeah, I don't remember who talked about this, but that person is why I picked this up. And I only paid 50 cents, though I could have paid 30, but whatever. And the last book, which is not here, I got from Book Outlet. It is the Atlantis 6, because book outlet was having a deal for $5.99, and I had a coupon for $5 off. And unfortunately, if you don't spend $30, you don't get free shipping. So it kind of, with the $5 off, it pretty much gave me free shipping. So I think it was supposed to be here at late by today, but it says Monday, but I think it'll be here tomorrow, but I don't know. Maybe go to my Instagram and see if I post it on there, because I don't know when it's coming in. So that's it for the vlog and haul of the books that I got. I now want to get into the birthday, when I put birthday day book tag. Now I want to get into the birthday book tag. So the first theme is birthday cake, and the question is, a book with a plot that seemed cliche, but you adore it anyways. I don't have a instant answer. Okay, maybe I'll say The Assist by Rebecca Genshaw, because it is like the nerd with the jock love story, and it's kind of the most cliche plot. More than plot, I think I'd say it's more of a cliche trope. But it was done really well, I think. And that's all I have to say. I don't know. I think there's just a lot of romance where it's pretty cliche, but we still enjoy it anyway. So if I were to name a book, I think that, because it has nerd and jock together. So yeah. In theme of party guest, the second question is your most anticipated book release this year. Oh my goodness. Never know what books are being released. I'm not usually in the known of what new books are coming out. I usually go for already released books. But if I had to say, I do have Boyfriend Material by Alexis Hall, and though I haven't read it yet, it's still on my shelf. I saw that Husband Material is coming out, so I think that's an anticipation. Ooh, I've also been seeing a lot of Aphrodite and the Duke by J.J. McAvoy. I think that's what it is. The cover is super pretty, but also the synopsis seems really interesting, and I'm super intrigued. And lastly, because I saw on Amazon for Kindle, it was a chapter preview for In the Event of Love by Courtney Kay. And it's something for like, it's winter themed, and I'm thinking something nice for Christmas would be super good. So yeah, I would have to say those three are my most anticipated reads so far. For the theme of birthday presents, the third question is a book that surprised you with how much you loved it. Okay, so one of them, which was the most recent, is That Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. It's a short story. I think I mentioned this book before. If not, then let me rave to you about it. It is maybe 120 something pages, but this book was so For Happy Birthday Song, the fourth question is a book that certainly deserved all the hype it got. I would definitely say, I know Midnight Library has a lot of hype, has some hype to it. I've seen it on shelves for book talk and everything, and I believe it's like magical fiction or magical realism fiction, something like that, which I agree it is. I found this story very intriguing, and for someone who could only read romance, I really enjoyed this book. If you're going into reading, know that there are some trigger warnings to it. but it kind of gives you a what if you died, but you were in between death, per se. You were in a library, and this library gave you a chance to live lives that you didn't know were possible, which is pretty much what this book was about. And I really loved the different lives you got to see the character go through. There were some that were kind of drawn out, and one of them I wish was that she would stay in, but that's just the romance reader in me. But yeah, I found it super intriguing and it was really good. So if you'd want to pick that up, I definitely recommend. That did deserve all its hype. And the last one, which I don't know if it's had a lot of hype, but maybe I'll try to hype it up. It is An Enchantment of Ravens. And the reason that I want to hype this book up is because if you've been interested in reading The Cruel Prince or the ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses series, I have the first books. I have not read them, but from what other people have said about these books, I think An Enchantment of Ravens is kind of like a beginner's guide to how fairy and fairy court is like. Fairies in this book are very beautiful beings. They are very powerful, but they are very much feared. Where this main character who you are following won't even share her real name with these fairies, because if they find out what your birth name is, they can do a lot of damage to you. Yeah, they can do some kind of damage to you. I think curse you if they so feel like it. They do not care for humans. They have no interest. Well, they have a little bit of interest in humans, but they just don't care about the consequences for them. And it kind of showed like an inside of just the ugliness that these fairies really hold outside of this outside beauty. So yeah, I would definitely give this one a read if you're kind of iffy about getting into The Cruel Prince or A Court of Thorns and Roses. This theme says happy music, and this fifth question is a book with some very beautiful and truly memorable. A book with some very beautiful and truly memorable quotes. Oh my goodness, there were so many. I think, even though I had some gripes about Love in Other Words, there were some very memorable and beautiful quotes in that book where you were just like, can I please be this female character? Because the male lead really knew, I mean, just like the right words to say, if I'm being truly honest. Unhinged had some funny as hell quotes. So yeah, I wouldn't say they were most beautiful, but they were very memorable. And I really have to do like 3 of these because I can never pick one. I guess this is a theme. And maybe, I think, Heartbones by Colleen Hoover. But yeah, I definitely have to say Love in Other Words had like some really good quotes where you're just like, that's so good. Then Getting Older, number 6, a book that you read a long time ago, but you think you would appreciate more if you read it as a more mature reader. This kind of sounds like a book that you've read like in your English class. And the only book that I can remember us reading was Lord of Flies, is what it was called. Lord of Flies. That's the only book that we read, like a classic book that we read. I don't know, maybe, because I don't remember a whole bunch from the book other than the legit last part where you know who dies. Maybe I would have a more of appreciation for it, because also in our class everybody had to read it out loud, and you kind of didn't really grip what was happening in the story. So maybe Lord of Flies would be my answer. And Sweet Birthday Memories, number 7, a book that kept you incredibly happy during a sad or demanding period of your life. So I think time was, it was still during COVID, but it wasn't as intense. I think I started reading midway of 2021, just because life was going back to normalcy, but it sort of wasn't. I was still having to take classes online, which was super stressful, and my part-time job wasn't, I don't know how to describe it. My part-time job was dog walking, or is dog walking, but definitely there was a decline of customers, so I wasn't getting a lot of work as well. So I would have to say my so-called Bollywood life, because I had so much fun reading this, and it is a YA romance, and I did pick it up from Dollar Tree, but it just gave me so much joy because I just absolutely loved the story. I loved the flirting, and it just made me giggle and had butterflies myself. So yeah, I know it's a kind of underrated book. I don't think it has that many good reviews, but personally it changed a lot within me, I guess to say. It made me want to start reading again, which I hadn't done in so long, and it's how I ended up being here. So yeah, I think I would definitely have to say that it made me super happy during a time that was more rough than isolation. So yeah, those were all the questions for the birthday booktube tag. It has been a weird week, I have to say. A lot of unexpected stuff happened, but I mean, I still had a great week. I still had a great birthday with my family, and you know, I can only be grateful for what I have and the things that I have. I didn't get to tell you guys, but my car's back from the shop. It's fixed for now. We'll see, but I currently have it back, so I will be getting back into Little Free Library vlogs because I've been itching so bad to go to Little Free Libraries. I think I might do a unhaul video because I definitely have some books that I've kind of already set aside for Little Free Libraries, and some that I just want to get rid of. And I also want to do behind the scenes of a Little Free Library vlog. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk. So yeah, keep your eyes out for that. Also, because this channel has been growing so much as of late, we are really close to hitting 1,000 followers. Like, I know it may seem far from what you're looking at, but I just think that we're so close from hitting 1,000 that no matter how long it takes, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I want to do a giveaway. So if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, and also follow me on my Instagram, because if I do hit 1,000 there, I want to do an Instagram giveaway as well. So keep out for here and on Instagram. All my socials are in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little birthday video, I guess to say. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.